Welcome to Vintage Variety. This is the last thrift store that I'm going to visit in South Carolina, and I'm going to keep the Thrift with Me content relatively short because we have a lot of jewelry to go through at the end of the content. This is Mission Mart. Let's go on in and have a look around. I see something right off the bat that I want to go over and take a closer look at. Isn't this beautiful? Looks very old. Well, they really have a huge price sticker on this one, guys. They want $30 for this big compote. I guess that's what you would call it. And that's way out of my budget for something that I really don't need. They also have another piece that matches it, and they've got it listed separately for $19.99. But still, very pretty. If it was something that I needed, I would probably buy it. They also have a couple of vases here, but let's look at the jewelry. I have found some good jewelry in this store in the past. This is pretty, but it's just costume. Thank you, sugar. Another bracelet. I see this one here. This one doesn't look too bad. Let's have a closer look at it. This is a stretch, but it's really pretty, and it's done with glass beads. I'm going to look through the case, and you guys can look along with me, and we'll see if they have anything interesting.
Yeah, you got to do it. I think like
the case is pretty sparse. I really don't see a lot in here. Pair of earrings. Okay, so they have quite a few jewelry bags here. That's probably why the case is empty. It looks like they've took a lot of the items and just made these jewelry bags up. And they have quite a few of them. I'm going to ask the lady behind the counter if I can look at them. Just look through the plastic, and if I see one that has some really halfway decent items in it, then I may just purchase it and take it home with me today. I also see some necklaces here in this tray that I'm going to ask to look at, just to check them and see if they're sterling, because they look pretty good.
You got caught in your hair.
Okay, so this is not sterling. This is costume, and it already has some of the coating flaking off of it. So I don't think that this is something I would purchase.
Some days it was so hot. I just did it this year.
So no go with that today, but I have chosen a jewelry bag, and she's got that set aside for me when I check out. Just another quick look through the case to see if I spot anything else that I want to look at today. I don't really see anything. I am going to buy the jewelry bag, and we're going to open it up and go through it and see if it was worth what I spent. I cut that content short because there really wasn't a lot of items in that store that I felt you guys would be interested in seeing. I did purchase a jewelry bag. I chose this bag because I could see through the plastic, and I did see a couple of good pieces. Hopefully it's not going to be one of those situations to where there's one or two decent pieces and the rest of it's junk. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause recording. I'm going to get this dumped out, and we're going to go through it together and see if there's anything good in here, if I wasted my money or got my money's worth. This is some kind of weird necklace. It would be great if you like to do crafts. This is a real leather cord that it's on. But to me, this is just going to be crafts. And as I do this, if you guys see a craft item that you want to purchase, let me know. Send me an email. My email is in the About section, and I'll put it in the description of this video. But if anybody's interested in any of these craft items, they're $1, and shipping usually runs around $5.60. So if you see several items, I can ship them all out to you and combine the shipping, and it's usually not going to be over $6. So this is going to be crafts. This is a statement necklace, and I'm not sure what all's going on here. Let me pull back a little bit. My desk is cluttered, guys. I've been working on some shorts. So I'm not sure what's going on with this, if it's broken or if this is just tangled. Okay, so this is pretty. It's not broken. I don't see any markings on it. But this is a pretty statement necklace. I don't see anything wrong with this. So this is an acrylic stretch bracelet. It's in pretty good condition, not bad. This is a pewter pin. This is just all made out of shell, so this is going to be a craft item. This is pretty. It's a stretch, and it has all of these artisan style beads on it. Art glass beads. They look like fish. So that must have been a set. It does have a necklace that goes with it. See if we can get this untangled. I'm going to pause recording and untangle this. So this was one of the pieces that I saw through the bag, and this is vintage. Unfortunately, it's missing one little milk glass bead from there. So I'm going to set this to the side, and hopefully that bead is in this bag and I can replace it. All of these are prong set. Isn't that pretty? And this is what was tangled up with it. This is another statement necklace. And I don't see any markings on it. This is also a statement necklace, but it is broken. And it would be really simple to fix, but I already have too many projects, so I'm going to say this is another craft piece. This is a bracelet, but I'm going to say this is going to be a craft piece too. Another necklace, and this one's smart. This says Costibus. Not familiar with that brand. If you guys know anything about it, you can let me know in the comments. It's not bad. I think this is kind of cute. This one has a barrel closure. I don't know about this. I think I'm going to say this would be a craft item too. So far, I mean, there's been a couple of nice statement necklaces, but only one vintage piece, and it is missing a stone. So this is just another costume statement piece. These are trying to look like real stones, but they aren't. Some very long faux pearls. And these do not have a closure. I don't think. Yes, they do. Okay, let's see if they're marked. No marking. These are pretty to mix with other necklaces. Well, this is wild. I don't know what's going on here. Okay, I see. So this is another statement piece, and it's done in orange and purple. It's kind of strange looking, isn't it? It almost looks as though maybe this was supposed to have been a bracelet and someone added it onto the piece. What do you guys think? There are some earrings. These are a match. This is a memory wire bracelet, but I think this is pretty. It has pearls and rhinestones. And I don't see any missing stones on this, guys, so this is not in bad shape. This is done in glass, and this is new. Let's see what it says. Murano glass made in Italy. Not too crazy about the cord, but I think the glass pendant is really pretty. Another statement necklace. There's quite a few of these in here. It's in pretty good condition. It's not broken. I don't see any discoloration. And it is unsigned. Some paparazzi earrings. This is odd because this was in South Carolina, but obviously someone there was a Georgia Bulldogs fan. So I'm going to do this as a craft piece. And this is really pretty. This is all bead work. So this isn't too bad. So far, nothing really good. A vintage necklace. Does need to be cleaned up. And it has a barrel closure. So this isn't bad either. It just needs to be cleaned. This looks like it's made out of some kind of nuts and seeds maybe. Pretty interesting. Another statement necklace. I kind of like this one. Like the way it's made. And it is unsigned. And this is also made out of shells. And I think this is going to be another craft piece. Some earrings. These match. I like these. I think they're very colorful. And a watch. 9 West. This probably needs a battery. Very dirty though, so this is craft. Another statement necklace. These are all seed beads. And no marking on this piece. This is kind of pretty. It's also an unsigned piece. These are just earrings. Not sure what that's made out of. Okay, this is interesting, but it is a tangled mess. So I'm just going to set this to the side. This is some kind of necklace that ties with ribbons in the back. I think this would also be considered a craft item. Okay, this was another item that I had saw through the plastic of the bag. And you can tell by the back of this, the way it's stamped, this is a 1928 piece. Another Georgia item. So this is going to be craft. This is a costume piece done in Native American style. Okay. This is rather pretty. I don't think it's signed, but very colorful. Look how cute this guy is. Little discolored. I'm thinking that may clean up. And he's also not signed. Hopefully I can clean that up because I think he's adorable. So we're almost done with this. Not a lot of good pieces in this. I don't know if I would buy one of these again. At least not from that store. This is made out of shell and different types of beads. This is pretty. I mean, it has some interesting looking beads. I think this would be a good craft item too. So I'm going to say this is craft. Somebody could take this and make something really cute out of it. This is pretty. Let's look right here. I think this might be 925. This is 925. I think just the closure on this piece is 925, but this is a pretty bracelet. It is not a stretch, and it has all of these gorgeous glass beads on it. Look at this one. Not bad. Starting to feel a little bit better about this bag. This is just a brooch. Okay, so this can be worn as a brooch or a pendant, and it is marked best on the back. Another craft piece. This was once part of a necklace from Hong Kong. Well, this is interesting. It's a very long statement necklace. And these have a really weird texture to them. They feel almost like rubber. This is glass, some kind of art glass necklace. Oh, this is pretty. Look at the details on this. Very pretty cloisonne. This is a stretch. This is a pretty little glass bead bracelet. Another Georgia piece, so that will go as craft also. And another one. This is pretty. Faux cinnabar. But isn't that pretty, the design of it? So I like this piece. Just a few more items. I'm not going to untangle this. This looks like something made out of buttons and charms, and it's tangled up with this one. Yeah, that's going to take too long to untangle, but this is pretty neat. We have some earrings. Another brooch. This one looks like a palm tree. Statement earrings. Pretty sure I have a necklace that these will probably match up with. A enameled bracelet with a fold over clasp. That goes with the earrings. So that's a pretty neat little set. I like the pendant. Isn't that beautiful? Just needs a chain. This would look good on a thick black cord or even a torque. This is just craft. Another pair of earrings. Those are earrings. I actually like this, but it is missing its post, and there's only one of them, so this will be a craft item. Ooh, a hair. Another brooch. This one says something on it. I can't seem to make that name out, but if any of you guys can, let me know in the comments. A stick pin. Another pair of earrings. And they are $9.25. All right. Unfortunately, I did not find the missing milk glass stone. This is supposed to look like amber, but it's not. Then we have this pair of earrings. And I'm going to test these. My guess is they're plated. And this is really pretty. A single earring. Too bad the other one's missing. This bag cost around $25, and when we first started going through it, I was starting to feel very disappointed that I had wasted my money. But in the end, I'm pretty satisfied with it. There were a lot of broken and craft type pieces, but there was also some 925, a few vintage pieces, and some really pretty statement pieces. So I feel like I did get my money's worth. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Which pieces were your favorites, and is this something that you would have purchased? I want to thank you for taking time out of your day to share these items with me. If you haven't already, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for notifications on more content about collecting vintage and antique items. Thank you again for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.